Hey guys, Eclair here, and welcome back to the land of the living, or perhaps you should be welcoming me back because it has been a long time. I think the last video I posted was over 2 weeks ago. Let me tell you, it has been a ridiculously long 2 weeks. The reason I haven't posted in so long, I've been going through a down. I've been going through a lot of random crap. I've been trying to find a car. I found a car. It was in an accident from the previous owner. He rear-ended someone in it, and just because of that, I got it at a discount price, of course. Now it has a dead battery, and I can't open the hood to get the battery out or even tell whether it's a front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, because the hood's so messed up, and I need to know which drive it is, because apparently, in the 1993 Cadillac Fleetwood, they decided that the front-wheel drive and the rear-wheel drive needed to have different headlights for some reason or another. On the plus side, if my car was a hearse and 7 years older, it would be my dream car. I've also, I just have not been having a very good couple of weeks. So it's been like a constant, depressive down, and I made a video. Actually, I made a couple videos. The one I had it all edited, ready to post. I watched it one last time before I posted it, and I didn't like it at all. So I deleted it. All of it. Because I was fed up with the failure that was that particular video. The second video I had was a reaction to something that turned out to be a hoax, and which kind of saddens me. I wrote a whole little anecdotal story about that, and I just kind of got pissed off because I researched it and found out that what had made me write the little anecdotal story was not a real thing. So the first thing I want to talk about today is depression. I know it affects everyone differently, but in my experience, I would describe it like a really, huge, I would describe it like a huge walrus or a huge seal that follows you around, and sits on you. So this seal just sits on you, no matter where you go or what you're doing. It doesn't even matter if you invited this seal along, and apparently this is a thing, or if you feed it at all. It doesn't really matter. This seal will sit on you, and then once it sits down on you, you can't get up, you can't do anything, no matter how much you desperately need or want to go and socialize and go and have activities and exercise and, just do the normal people things. This seal won't let you get up, and it doesn't go away on its own. And quite honestly, if you tell someone, have you tried not being sit on by a seal? It doesn't help. In fact, it makes it worse. Because, okay, seal, done. I'm done with that for a second. Asking someone, have they tried not being depressed, is not, it's just like, oh, no shit. The only thing I have to do to not be depressed is to think happy little thoughts? Oh my god, my fucking mind is blown, my head explodes like in Scanners, I think it was, I don't remember. I don't remember what movie that was, but it's the guy with the. I'll see if I can't find it later. But that's just like, no. We don't. I mean, if you've got bipolar or depression issues, you don't generally know why. I mean, you have triggers, certain things that happen that make you depressed. Sometimes you can avoid them, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it trips when you're not even paying attention. You don't even know what tripped it off. You don't know what set it off. So just, I mean, you gotta kind of deal with it as it comes. And as much as I know everyone says, oh, well, it gets better, it gets, this, that, and this other, it does, in a sense, but less than, it getting better, you get better at dealing with it. The more you deal with it, you get better, you bounce back faster sometimes. Unlike this time, for me, it was a 2-week ordeal, so this last couple of weeks, as I said, not good at all. Not good at all. The other thing I want to talk about is the Duggar family, or Duggar, or whatever. I don't watch 19 Kids and Counting, because you should kind of stop, because you're part of what's wrong with the world. Especially you people don't need 19 kids with your eldest son molesting your daughters. Good job for you, right? No. So, apparently, their eldest son, Josh, has admitted to molesting their daughters. And this is the lady that was going off for the past few months about transgender people using the bathroom that corresponds with their gender identity. She didn't want that to happen because she was afraid the transgender people would molest children. Now, apparently, they know full well what a child molester looks like, because there's one that sprung forth from her loin. Now, they're on social media. There was a site supporting the Duggars, or whatever the fuck their name is, set up by that Joshua Furstein, douchebag. Hey, Mr. Atheist, I've got a baseball hat, and I can disprove science with science. Mm-hmm. But apparently, Joshua figured that guy first time. But apparently, first time, set up a Team Duggar Facebook page in support of Josh's, molesting ass. The Josh Duggar, not first time. And they've been posting Bible verses and stuff. Judge not, lest ye be judged. And look at my camera wiggle. That's funny. Yeah, that's kind of... I can't stand hypocrites. I cannot fucking stand hypocrites. And you know what? Don't bust up with that fucking bullshit. That fucking don't judge lest ye be judged. Because you knew full well, at least that's what the allegations say, And that's why TLC pulled your show, was that you knew your oldest son was molesting your daughters and other girls. You knew that, but you didn't mention it. And this guy is on a board of trustees that supports traditional marriage and traditional families, that is doing everything in their power to defame and to hurt the LGBT community in our fight for equal rights. He was on them. He has since stepped down because he's so embarrassed by what he did. And you know what? You know what else really, really fucking pisses me straight the fuck off? Is that there are people with children, with daughters and granddaughters, that are supporting him. Oh, he was just a kid at the time, and no! What the fuck is wrong with you? Why? Why would you support him? And now he's on Facebook. And now he is all over social media. Well, my God has forgiven me, my magical sky man. My magical sky man, with the voices in my head, tell me that I'm okay. That I'm forgiven. Well, you know what? It's a very damn good thing that your magic sky man doesn't make the fucking rules in this country. The laws. Your magic skyman has nothing to do with those. And your ass needs to rot in fucking jail. Needs to rot in jail with a cellmate that's gonna rape you daily. Molesting people. Fucking. What the... And the more I think about... And you know, these fucking assholes are standing up for him because he supports traditional Christian values like raping children. Yes, and if you ask Catholic priests, raping children is a traditional Christian value. You fucking people. Why? Why the fuck do you do this stuff? You stand in the way of LGBT rights, and then hide the fact that you knew full well that he had molested your other children and other girls in the nearby community. You people, Duggars or Duggars, I'm just. And then you stand up on your little soapbox, quoting from your fucking ancient book. Let them without sin cast the first stone. Well, you know what? I'm a liar. This is not exactly a stone, but yeah. If I don't think I'd want to throw a stone at my laptop screen, so I probably shouldn't have done that either. Oh no! Okay, that's just dirt. Judge not, lest you be judged. I don't care what your sky daddy, what the voices in your head are saying. He committed a crime. And an inexcusable crime. This isn't like tax evasion where the only people hurt is the IRS. No. You hurt and ruin actual people's lives. And then play holier than thou and stand in the way of LGBT people because they might molest children like your son. And as a parent myself, I don't want to say that he deserves the death penalty. I think that's far too easy. I think what should happen is shatter his legs, I think. Beat him, shatter his legs. Do what your book calls for. How about we do that? We pile rocks on his legs until they shatter into a million fucking little pieces. Because that's what your book says to do. And then you're going to come at me, oh, well, the New Testament, Don't. Shatter his legs. Make him suffer every day of his fucking life. Because that's what he deserves. Because his victims have suffered. And they continue to suffer. His sisters. Let him live with the pain. Put him in prison where he'll get raped. Where he'll get molested. Just like he did to them. Seems fair, right? Just like the good book says. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Have someone much bigger than him molested. Continuously. For years. I don't care. I don't care. He needs to pay for doing this. It's one of the lowest forms of scum. To harm a child. And if you want to defend him, if you want to say, oh, he didn't know what he was doing, it was a youthful indiscretion, then you can go fuck yourself with a knife over an active volcano. So that way, before you die from fucking yourself with a knife, you fall into the lava. Welcome back, right? I don't know. My mind is, I don't even know how to react to this. I no can brain this. I don't understand why anyone would support him for any reason whatsoever. Tell you what though, I've ranted for long enough, and at this point I'm so angry that I'm either about to cry, or I'm having difficulty forming coherent sentences, at least internally. So, you guys, thanks for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, share it on the social media outlet of your choice. Down in the description, I've got my own Twitter, so go ahead and follow me on that. I've got my own Facebook page. If you're not following me on that, go ahead and follow the link in the description that I'm going to post to the Facebook page, so you can watch and keep abreast on all the things that are going on inside the mind of Eclair. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you liked it, punch that like button for me. And then would you kindly hit subscribe so you can catch everything that I post up. And it's good to be back, I guess. Well, I mean, it would be better to be back under better circumstances, but you see what we're dealing with here. I will catch you all on the flip side.